A heated argument between the victim, 51-year-old Heidi White, and the driver of the white pickup, Mark Wioski, now 39. This surveillance video, obtained exclusively by Midwest Crime after our open records requests, shows the pair arriving, parking for a short time, and getting into a heated argument. Mark drives off.
Gruesome.
Despite efforts of the bystanders and first responders, Heidi died of her injuries at the scene. The next day, Wioski turned himself in to the police, admitting he had been driving the truck and that he had used methamphetamine shortly before the incident.
Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
I was down on my looking to hit me a lick, ready to get into some since I was legit. I had big dreams of getting rich. Now we leveling up in this. Take a look at my kicks. You know we stepping on toughest nigga. First one to get hit, don't make me send a blitz. My head is itching for it. Hollow to split like a list, but wait. Whoa.
Oh, now it's the motherfucking deal. Welcome back to Sheldon's bootleg ass studio. We come to kick it, vibe out, and shoot the shit with Sheldon. I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all for pulling up. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and get up into this video of today. Now we have a meth fuel fight ending in a deadly hit and run. This ought to be very wild. I wonder who lost their life. Was one of these meth heads, or was it somebody, innocent bystander, you know, or innocent motorist on the road, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we finna find out. Make sure that like button is lit. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Trigger warning, I will stop this video, commentate all over it. So if you don't want to hear me talking, all you gotta do is exit off my video, continue on with your life. You feel me? Don't jump in my comment section being a troll and being ugly, because I will get on your dog ass, indubitably. But for those who are here to kick it, vibe out, and shoot this shit with Sheldon, I really appreciate you. Make sure that like button is lit. Subscribe to the channel. Let's not waste no more time. Let's go and get up to this video and see what's going on.
If you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
It's late June 22nd, and Wyoming, Minnesota police are rushing to a Holiday gas station after reports that a woman was run over by a truck in the parking lot, with the suspect fleeing the scene.
212 center arrival.
Right along.
Chief, arrival.
I don't know if there's more. It kind of looks like. She was dragged from a car. Like she was holding the handle trying to get into the dude's car, and he dragged her, and then the tire went over. It looks like something is like impaled in her scalp.
Our coverage is made possible because of sponsors like Morgan and Morgan. Over the years,
why would they have this kind of ad in this video? It wasn't an accident. It was on purpose, actually.
victims involved in life.
And we just looked her over, she was choking on blood. And I didn't want her to like. Yeah.
Do you guys just want to talk to one of my partners that comes
Yeah,
here?
should I hold her here?
Yeah, no, you're good. Just somebody that saw it that they want to open that for them, please.
What's her, what? Anybody know her name?
No.
Ma'am? Hello?
So, she was
You got a flashlight?
Yep, right here.
Right here. Where?
Nose.
Let's get air care going.
2 center. You check her.
Let's start air care.
This got to be real intense for that ride-along person. I mean, like, imagine that.
2233.
Did anybody copy
Imagine that.
Who gave Mark Wioski as a name? Just so we're clear.
Who said Mark? You? Mike? That's who she was texting on her phone.
Okay.
And she was trying
He
to-
drives an older white vehicle.
Last name was like Wyoski.
Yep, we know who he is.
Ken, see if you can get a beat. She's coming, a lot of blood out of her nose, out of her ears, everything. I can't get a
Oh.
my head. I didn't really get anything on ears.
Crazy.
Alright, let's go.
Keep your arm. Sounds like she got ran over by a vehicle. Yep. A lot of head trauma. Who of you guys saw at the...
I saw all of it. We had his name on the phone I got out of her car.
That's her car.
Yep, that's her car. She was texting him.
On the chat.
She was texting him. We have his name on the phone.
I think two police officers already left to go.
Yeah, we got some officers over there. Does anybody need anything to wipe their hands off or anything? Okay.
Well, I don't.
Yeah. No, yeah, rather be safe than sorry here.
Yeah, that's her car.
If anybody needs another one, just let me know. But these are like really strong medical grade ones here, so.
Can't even wipe my hands because I'm shaking.
Deep breaths.
I saw everything.
I saw everything.
I can talk to all of you guys.
I think it was her head.
I saw some.
Well, her body's definitely smashed up, but her head, her skull broke
I know.
out.
I think I saw like
The wheel went from like her leg all the way through her body.
Is that a good enough
crazy.
cleaning for you guys?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can just toss it in that garbage right there.
I'm just gonna be in my head, but I know.
Yeah, shower tonight. Photo, but all the name, the checkbook has the same.
Wonder what they were arguing over. Meth fueled, huh? You hitting too. It's my turn to hit it. You getting too much. You didn't put in on this. What was the argument about for them to be that upset over some meth or whatever? Or was they both high already and just mad and aggravated?
Name that has the same, like Heidi White.
That's her car. Okay. It's Heidi. Right. It's Heidi White. Okay. She lives in St. Paul, and Wyowski always has his vehicles registered to her because she's valid. I've never met her before, but I'm just assuming that's her because he's always around a Heidi White. You go run plates at his house, Heidi White. Plates at Ganley's house, Heidi White.
So we talked to his dad at the residence. There was an argument over a cell phone at the residence. They left in different vehicles, obviously. They confirmed that he left in the white. Happens to be.
Holiday shut down? Yes, they have shut down. Yep, and they have cameras, but they're obviously closed technically. So. I don't know. Yeah, we got it. We got it. If you want to just stay with me, appreciate it. She was unconscious and then she died. Her head got ran over by the rear tires of his vehicle.
Damn.
Right there. Okay. Nobody has gone back and grabbed any med bags or anything. I've taken pictures of the scene. I've taken pictures of her car. There's 3 people over there that for sure saw the whole thing. One of the kids is like, but they saw the whole thing.
He was also here, but he didn't see it.
Yeah, he was here, he didn't see it. Witnesses are all attached.
Hang on to that for me.
I can just type it in the car. That's my rider. She's just standing out. Because
Couldn't have picked a better night, could you?
I know.
Rucker's on his way in too. I'm gonna have him lead the team that takes you out.
So there's information from Gammy that she might know where he's
She
at.
knows where he is, she says. She does. She's gonna cough him up. 140's on her way over. Rucker's on his way in. I told him to bring his SWAT stuff.
Yeah, she was.
As of right now, it's a homicide.
She was agonal breathing when I got here.
They're calling it anyway, so.
It's my sergeant.
Oh, so he's like the top for Wyoming.
Right now, yeah.
And then who's the guy in the other?
It's our investigator.
She asking
Who
questions.
looks like an investigator.
Yeah.
Like a little nerdy guy.
He's got a beard.
Officers quickly search for additional evidence that might.
That's crazy. To witness this as a ride-along, I mean, how often do these things happen with ride-alongs? I mean, like, these deadly situations, like action-packed situations like this. How often does that happen?
Help piece together what happened.
It may happen a lot. I
Witnesses
just don't know.
described a heated argument between the victim, 51-year-old Heidi White, and the driver of the white pickup, Mark Wyowski, now 39. This surveillance video, obtained exclusively by Midwest Crime after our open records requests, shows the pair arriving, parking for a short time, and getting into a heated argument.
You trying to cheat me on my half of the meth. You trying to fuck me over. Oh, she rolled that window down. It looked like she was mad. Like she yanked the window down. That park was aggressive. Oh, she let that window up instantly. I thought he was finna punch it. That meth will make you do it. She finna spit on him. Oh, I knew somebody was finna do something. He couldn't wait till that window was rolled down. He ran up on her with the quickness and she let it up with the quickness. She knew something. She was done for letting it down. She should have kept it cracked. Why would she let it down like that? If that was already, if he was talking noise to her, like.
Mark returns to Heidi's car and grabs her keys from the ignition.
Whoa.
She gets out and approaches his pickup, reaching into the driver's side window, trying to get her keys back.
Oh yeah, man, that's wild business. He finna go down, buddy.
Then accelerates with Heidi still hanging onto the door. She falls to the ground and the truck's rear wheel runs over her head as...
Damn. That's crazy. See, I was gonna initially say, why did she jump on the car in the first place, you know, behind some meth? I thought maybe she was trying to get her piece of meth. But he done took off with her keys. Don't tell me that. He done took off with this woman's keys. So, yeah, of course she gonna want her keys. Now, I don't know if that was the smartest decision by hanging onto the door. Because, I mean, you could have called the police. I'm sure they would have found it if he didn't throw the keys somewhere, you know. But, yeah, man, that's crucial.
Mark drives off.
Gruesome.
Despite efforts of the bystanders and first responders, Heidi died of her injuries at the scene.
Damn.
The next day, Wioski turned himself in to the police, admitting he had been driving the truck and that he had used methamphetamine shortly before the incident. Wioski claimed he and Heidi had been arguing that night, but he did not expect the confrontation to end in tragedy.
Why don't you take me from the start of the argument and just kind of chronologically go through the time?
Now, he didn't do it on purpose, though. You know, he took her keys and he drove off. He just wanted to take her keys and leave her stranded, or he just wanted to be an asshole. She took it amongst herself to jump up on the car. However, he's still going to be held responsible. So, yeah, he didn't have any intentions on doing so, so he probably going to get, like, manslaughter or something.
Well, she was over at my house.
But you know what? With him taking those keys, with him reaching in her car and taking those keys, that could be robbery and vehicular homicide. Oh yeah. It's finna be some, yeah, he finna get it.
I was basically avoiding her, so I wasn't at home. And she wanted to talk and stuff, so I told her I'd come home. And I did.
What day is this?
And we talked a little bit. This was yesterday. And after we had talked, I mean, it's not like we were fighting or anything like that. It was just awkward with everything, and I just didn't want to hang out or anything or do anything. So she asked me if I wanted her to leave, and I said yes.
You wasn't high yet. Is that what it was? You didn't feel like doing that because you wasn't high yet?
And she got upset with me, and then she asked me to go outside and with her to call her phone to see if she could find it. So I did, and then we found her phone, and then she still wasn't like, and she wanted to go cover up the boat or whatever, and I was just upset, and because she just got so mad for no reason, so I tried leaving, and then she like backed up and like blocked my truck, and then
he's trying to make himself a victim right now.
So I went around the block, and then she followed me all the way around the block, and then so I went back home, and then asked my dad and his girlfriend to talk to her, tell her to leave me alone, and that's when she said she wanted my phone. So I threw it on the ground, and it broke, and then I gave it to her, and So then she left, and I thought she was gone, and so I left my house, and I was going to go over to my ex-girlfriend's house, and she was at the parking right there, so I pulled into the gas station, the gas pump, and then she was behind me, so I pulled over to the parking space, and I got out and asked her to leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. He keeps saying, leave me alone. I wanted her to leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. He's trying to make himself seem like a victim, bro. You can't, you're not a victim.
And she said she's going to follow me everywhere I go, and she can follow me if she wants. So I reached.
However, she did follow his, you know what I'm saying? She followed his ass on that video. So at least that part matched.
In her car, and I grabbed her keys out of her ignition. I got in my truck, and I drove off. And she tried to stop me or whatever. She grabbed onto my truck, and when she fell, I threw the.
Did he mention about him taking the keys? I don't think he mentioned that part.
I threw the keys out. And the keys were on the floor.
Oh, okay.
And I drove off.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know if she got hurt. I didn't know that she got hurt. I did not try to hurt her.
Now, I would say he didn't try to. I can believe that part. He did drive off. He didn't. It ain't like he forcefully tried to run her over, or chased after her with the vehicle. You know, she fell off of the car, and unintentionally she got ran over by the rear end. So, let's see how this play out.
Mark Wioski and a woman he knew were fighting, according to police. Prosecutors say the gas station surveillance video shows Wioski flick a cigarette into the victim's car, reach inside, then grab her keys. Wioski then got into his pickup truck and was trying to drive away when the woman.
They said he flicked a cigarette inside her car. Did I miss that part? Is that what that was? I thought he threw some liquid on her, like a drink.
Shows Wioski flick a cigarette into the victim's car, reach inside, then grab her keys. Wioski then got into his pickup truck and was trying to drive away when the woman was hanging onto his window. She fell off under the truck and was run over. The next day, Wioski contacted police and admitted to driving the pickup. He also told police he had used meth about an hour before the incident.
As the case...
How long do meth have you high? Because I know they say crack had you high for like 5, 10, 15 minutes or some shit like that. I don't know. But, yeah, how long you be high on meth? Now, you be high off that shit for days, huh? Like, motherfuckers be lit for like 3 or 4 days off this shit, huh?
Moved to trial, the community braced for what many expected to be a straightforward prosecution. But the defense had other plans, presenting a narrative that would challenge the very foundation of the charges against Wioski. Wioski's defense team argued that Heidi White's death was not a crime, but a tragic accident. They claimed that Heidi's own actions, grabbing onto the moving truck, were the direct cause of her death. The defense team introduced
I can see that.
A controversial backstory, alleging that Heidi had a troubled past that included criminal behavior, assaultive conduct, and unstable relationships.
So maybe he was not fibbing. Maybe he was a victim.
According to the defense, Heidi's obsession with Wioski had turned into harassment and stalking, much like her previous relationships. The defense sought to introduce evidence of Heidi's past, which included multiple legal
We see her following his ass. We do.
infractions, from theft to assault. They argued that Wioski knew about Heidi's history and feared that her behavior towards him was becoming increasingly erratic and dangerous.
That's her car.
The defense also claimed that Heidi had a history of suicidal tendencies, suggesting that her actions on the night of June 22nd could have been driven by a disturbed state of mind. The prosecution, however, fought to keep this information out of the trial, insisting that it was irrelevant to the case and could unfairly prejudice the jury. They maintained that the focus should remain on the actions of that night, particularly Wioski's decision to drive away, leaving Heidi mortally wounded. The case was eventually handed over to the jury, which spent almost 2 days in intense deliberations. Finally, a verdict was in. Ultimately, the jury unanimously acquitted the suspect of third-degree murder and criminal vehicular homicide.
Whoa.
finding that the prosecution had not been able to prove the case beyond reasonable doubt. Jurors could not reach a unanimous verdict on his 2 other charges and remained deadlocked. Facing the likelihood of another deadlock, the prosecution decided to dismiss the remaining charges, effectively closing the case. The decision sparked controversy and left many wondering whether justice had truly been served.
What do you think? What do you say?
For Heidi's family and friends, the outcome was devastating. While the defense portrayed her as a troubled woman with a dark past, those who knew her saw a vibrant, caring person whose life was cut tragically short. This incident shows how complex these legal cases can become.
Everybody want to say that when a person died. I mean, yes, they may have been good to you, but did they do some things bad to other people? Possibly. You know, yeah, they may have been a good person overall, but they had a situation, a certain relationship with this person right here that ended tragically. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows how they operated, how their relationship really was.
And it has forced this community to confront.
Damn, so all of that was fire. I thought that was a drink. I'm tripping.
Life was and become, and it has forced this community to confront difficult.
I guess I can see it now.
Questions about responsibility, the influence of past behavior, and the way justice is served. As the dust has settled, what remains is a Minnesota town grappling with the loss of a life, a family mourning a loved one, and a man who walked away with his freedom, but not without controversy.
For exclusive.
Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
Man, that is crazy. I was not expecting that, but once I heard them talk about how the defense was coming, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, they finna get him a run for their money, and they did and won. That's crazy. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Do y'all think that he should have gotten off? Do y'all think he should have got some kind of time, or do y'all think he should have got a whole lot of time? Let me know in the comment section below if you vibed up until this point. I really do appreciate you. Make sure that like button is lit. Subscribe to the channel. Till next time, I'm SheldonVybez. I'm gonna need y'all to be cool like the other side of the pillow. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed. Oh yeah, no.
If you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
God.